What is up YouTube, and welcome to this Justice League video. So if you're new to the channel, a like and a subscribe is super appreciated if you did enjoy the video. And I have to say thank you to all of you who are subscribing from these Justice League videos. It is mega appreciated, and I'm loving reading all of your comments, even the bad ones. I'm sitting there laughing. I don't know what, who takes the time to write a negative comment these days? Actually, a lot of you. But if you're new to the channel, a like and a subscribe is super appreciated. So the Justice League trailer was absolutely stunning. Every part of it I absolutely loved. We saw some amazing footage and some great scenes, especially with Wonder Woman standing on the scales of justice outside the Old Bailey. That is one hell of... Actually, Wonder Woman as well, smiling to Bruce Wayne or Batman as he was in his car, Batmobile as well. Yeah, quite a lot of Wonder Woman actually when she flips the sword. Wonder Woman when she fights Steppenwolf. Wonder Woman stole the show in this trailer, didn't she? I have to say, I think she did actually steal the show. That was pretty darned cool of her, wasn't it? But the Flash also looking amazing as always as well. And maybe he stole the show more. Let me know what you think in the comments. Who was the best part of the trailer? Was it Wonder Woman or was it the Flash? I might put a poll up there or something. I don't know. Do people still do those? I don't know or care. But actually, I would care, wouldn't I? Because I'm going to do it. But as well as this, we had some prequel information. And I have to say, that having Superman back was pretty cool. But we didn't get Superman back. We got Clark Kent back, didn't we? He was standing there in Smallville in what is possibly actually a dream sequence. Now, it's quite divisive here as to whether it is actually a dream sequence or if it is a proper scene from the movie. However, the editing did make it seem like to be a dream sequence. And I have to say, him returning like that is a bit odd unless we get the context around it. So let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think that this could actually be a dream sequence? Because personally, I want him to actually return. I want it to be a big shock in the movie. I want him to literally just thunder down or see Alfred talk to him, but we don't know who he's talking to. And next minute we see him thunder down in his black suit. He's got the beard, he's got longer hair, but I don't know if he was actually going to have either of those. But another scene in the movie which got my attention, possibly more than this, was the prequel scene. And this prequel scene where we actually saw possibly the birth of the Parademons. Now the Parademons, if you don't know, are really the troops for Darkseid. They are really evil beings, and they actually looked a lot different originally in the comics to here. These look more like the New 52 versions, we'll get into in a minute. But these versions, or the original versions, they wore like some green outfits. And funnily enough, if you read the Jeff Johns comics when they had a Parademon invasion and then Cyborg pops up in it, I read that and I was just like, what? These look really shit, to be honest. And these people were the evilest sort of people taken from worlds that Darkseid actually conquered. So he conquers these worlds and then he takes these people and uses them as his own parademons. So that's quite cool there. But what actually happens in New 52 was that the parademons were the deceased of the worlds that he's conquered, and then they slowly actually turn into the parademons, and they're not like the sentient, or they're not sentient beings, but the alive people turned into and given their outfits and given their orders. So what happens here is they are slowly turned into that, and we actually see that in the movie when the human, I'm assuming it is a human, I'm assuming their species here, and what happens is he gets drained, turns all grey, and then what happens next is, well, we don't know. We don't really see what happens. And these do look very similar to the Parademons or that facial features do look very similar to the Parademons that we know and have seen so far. And, well, I'm definitely thinking that this is now confirming the theory that the Parademons are deceased humans from maybe the first war on Darkseid or on Earth, and then obviously there'll be loads of different ones. So we might see different looking ones maybe, or this grey thing actually turns everyone and makes everyone look the same and they all end up the same with parademons as well. So let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think that this is actually possible? Do you think that this could actually be how these parademons are actually created? I know it is kind of a speculation, obviously, because the film actually isn't out yet. So I also want to talk to you about Thor Ragnarok. Yes, I'm combining a Marvel and a DC video together. Don't go crazy. But one thing I found on Twitter recently, I brought you a theory that the Soul Stone could actually be in the eye patch of Odin. If you remember in Thor Ragnarok, he is now on Earth, which we saw in the behind the scenes images. However, now what seemingly has happened is the fact that the battle has changed. And the scene where Mjolnir is actually destroyed and the similar battle has actually been switched to another planet. So it's outside of New York. So what the hell is going on? So the fact that Mjolnir was destroyed and Odin was on Earth and he's enlisted the help of Doctor Strange confirmed seemingly really made this theory really, really well placed. But if Hela doesn't actually come to Earth, well, or at least comes to New York, then it might not be the fact that she is seeking the Soul Stone. And why did they actually change this? Because it's very, it looks to be exactly the same scenes, and then they've just changed the background behind it. So it's really, really odd there to me. So let me know what you think in the comments as well. What do you think has changed there? So that is it for this video. Please drop a like. Supergirl video tonight as well. I'll see you soon, and goodbye.